your bag, you're going to see either this. It's also on your email, I believe, from yesterday. Yesterday, I think, scavenger hunt, might have been Friday. The weekend's sort of squishing together. So I was asked to do a networking activity. And when we started talking about it, there was already, I think, for the people on Zoom, there should be a link to a Google Doc that you can hop on and take a look at. So you're not going to sit down for very long here. This is a stand up and go talk to people. You can put your email address or your name on here. And so it goes down, and what we are looking for is that each and every one of you are interacting with each other, and maybe not just the people that are at your table. So there's, go to one of the tables, the sponsor tables. There's, when you think of growing your business, what item on the agenda are you most looking forward to? So if you have not logged into Incaptive, hop on there. What two people have you sent a message in Incaptive platform? So how do you do that? If you need help with some of this stuff, just raise your hand. But there is a people, when you get into Incaptive, it goes something like a lobby, agenda, something, and then people. And you can pull people up, and you can go around and actually look to see, okay, who's at my table? Who can I talk to? So we're all going to get up and take a look at one of the things that you can do. There's also like download a book, which you can do sitting down, but take a look at some of the people that are in the back here as sponsors, and who can you talk to at your table that is on here. And for the people who are, hi, everybody. I'm sure Lori's taking care of you guys very well, but there are some items that you guys can do too that will be very exciting to see how people online can interact. So if you have any questions or you don't know how to get into Incaptive, go ahead and raise your hand and I will come around. Yes. Okay. All right.
What I was thinking for us online is that there's some things that we can do. One of the items is tell 5 people that you're ready to live your optimal life. So maybe if people want to come off of mute and tell each other that you're willing to do that, and maybe how, or put it in the chat. That's one of the things that we could certainly do. The other one that we might want to do is, just looking at the agenda for the day. What item on there are you like really interested in that you might even want to be following up with after the summit? So why don't we take a look at those two and see who wants to share?
So number 2 is a table captain. If someone wants to volunteer at a table to be the table captain, and I'm trying to off the top of my head, think about why we want a table captain. All right. So if you have an author at your table, that will be your table captain. Then you guys are going to have to fight it out. If you don't have an author at the table, then maybe someone will volunteer. Okay. All right. So I have a look.
So is there anyone joining virtually who would like to share why you're ready to live an optimal life?
Some more instructions. So in your bag, in your blue bag, you will find one of these. These are your inspiration cards where you have to find your match. Those ones, yeah. I'm one of those people that just needs a microphone. So if you want to do what Shannon's doing and go around asking, there we go.
Amber, do you want to start us off?
I was sort of waiting to see what was going on.
I know we might have to stop again, but
Okay. So, your question was why I want to live my optimal life. Is that what the way we're going with this, Lori?
Yeah.
That's such an interesting question, because I think for me, it is really understanding that I get to choose. So I can choose for it to be a struggle, or I can choose for it to be great. And for me, living my optimal life means I get to make that choice every day. And being able to choose how I want to move my body, what I put into my body, what I put into my brain, the humans that I spend time around with, the thoughts and the beliefs and the just all of those little decisions we actually make, whether we realize we're making them every day or not, get us to where we want to be. And if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it optimally. I might as well do it in a way that feels really good, because the alternative doesn't feel good. So.
Thank you.
Lori, I think that optimal life is is aligned to who we really are, that source embodied part of us, the non-physical part of us. When we're in agreement with that, that's that optimal living, that aligned living, and that's where we'll feel our joy, our worthiness, our confidence, our, things are not, even though it's unknown or we're stepping into something new, it's not scary. It's an adventure. It just throws you into a totally different attitude when you appreciate, your alignment and who you are at the core of your being, so that you can make those decisions with ease. It's not, Lori, when we talked about something that I was wanting to come up with, I had to settle it. As we were talking, I had to settle into it as where I felt it, what brought me joy, so I could make that decision. And sometimes you have to just kind of talk through it, with somebody. So to me, it's that aligned life with who we are, me and me, not anybody else. No, anybody else's opinion is none of my business, because it doesn't matter. My aligned life is with me and me, and that's when it'll be the most joyous and the most funnest.
Well, and I think some of us have a similar mentor and coach who just recently started sharing a new model that she talks about me and me. So yeah, Darla talks about that. Anybody else? Like, why are you ready, I guess, to live your optimal life?
I can share.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I align a lot with what is being said. It's like, it's a feeling, it's a knowing, it's experiencing moments of just such a well-being, happy to be alive, feeling a deep sense of gratefulness, that things make sense, that there's more magical moments, and just knowing that, like, it doesn't make sense to settle for less, because I know more, and also it's not just me, it's like meeting others that know the same thing. And so I'm not saying that I feel every day great, and I feel every day like I'm really living this optimal life, because sometimes it's like almost the opposite. But because it's that, then there is this knowing that I can really feel like everything makes sense, and I'm just in flow, and there's this inspiration and this bigger vision, and knowing that when I'm there, it's like everything makes sense, even the hardships, even the moments that you feel like, whoa, I'm not feeling it at all, and I feel lost and small, and I'm insecure, I'm triggered in all my old things. But it's, if it's like, if I cannot stay then in like, well, it doesn't make sense, and I just give up, or this is how it is. But it's also knowing that even if maybe a part of me
Does
would want,
anyone have move? Move. MOVE. Anybody? Anybody? No, you got nobody either. Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's
Move
beautiful. I
or
love that. Don't
guides.
settle for less.
Anybody?
Amazing.
You saw
Thank
someone
you for
else with
sharing.
guides?
Yeah.
Guides. Anybody?
I don't know if
Gone.
I can turn.
All right.
Let's see.
You guys.
Yeah.
You guys can. Guides.
I'm trying to think if I can
All right.
unmute. I don't know if we can grab them back, but let's try this.
Okay. You know
No.
what? I'm going to send you to guides because we have 4 in signs and now there's 4 guides.
Marie Angelita,
Maybe
would you
take a
like to
picture
share?
you can post on Facebook.
Yes,
That's
when she's
number
talking.
11. Don't forget the
I cannot.
hashtag.
I cannot hear you
Trying to-
guys.
I was trying to mute her, but I'm not sure which one it is. There.
There
Okay,
she
now I
is.
think we're okay.
Well, this is a new for me because my daughter, Noeli Sanchez Velez, is one of the attendants. And I'm so proud of her. And she gave me the boost to say, whoa, she can do it. I'm so proud of her. And you can see her later on. She told me that she's going to talk. And for me, it's good because I raised them alone with no husband. And I'm so proud of my 2 other kids. And they are very, very good. I'm so proud, Mom. And for me, I'm 64 years old. And I recently take a makeup artist course that I like it to be makeup. You see me, I make up all the time. I'm very, very girly. And I like it. And for me, this is part of being a woman and part of being a person. And I'm so proud to be the way I am and help another, share with another person, because it's not for me, share what I know for another, my friends, people. When I see somebody else, oh, do you need a makeup or this is something else? I love it. I always watching people and say, oh, she needs some brush. She needs something. A makeup. She can do the hair more beautiful because I like it. Some people are so simple, but I am not. I like to be more beautiful than we are. For the reason they give me the boost to share with you guys. I'm so proud of you guys to see I'm not alone. It's a lot of people that want to be somebody or something and share whatever they have. And even though we are having a lot of loss, I lost my grandchild, 5 years old, recently. And I'm so bad. One of you guys say about that losing, or Amber, I believe she said something like that. So it's just true. It's true. We feel so lonely sometimes. We are together. I'm so proud of this group.
Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. And that's awesome. That right. That just shows that at any stage you can make a choice that aligns with a passion and interest of yours. And you guys touched on a couple of things that I wanted to share about just that my idea of kind of living an optimal life is that I get to define what that success looks like for me. And it's not about just checking things off and what looks good on paper, but I want to feel good about what I'm doing and what I'm engaging in every day. And even during the stressful parts, it's knowing that, yeah, it's stressful, but I'm putting in the work towards the stream to manifest these things. And that success for me is being defined with a sense of fulfillment, and that, hopefully maybe money wise that will look nice too, but that it's striving to be with people and working in a field that that energy is being reciprocated in shared space with others. So yeah. So that's what motivates me to try to live life more optimally, and always striving to seek out what's the new thing, how can I build on this based off of what I've learned, and either whether it's new strengths or what was it about this endeavor at this point that really called to me, and I want to expand on that. Yeah. So that's the goal, and I hope to do that for the rest of my life.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Donna, is there something that you would like to share about kind of why you're ready to live an optimal life? And if you would rather put things in chat, feel free to do that. Dawn, how about you?
I'm just not feeling well, so I'm going to just listen to everybody.
Okay. Okay. One of the other ones that I was looking at to see if we wanted to talk a little bit about is a favorite book. Favorite book. And thinking about it as either one that you've already read that you feel like it has helped you to focus more on your optimal life, or one that you're looking forward to reading. One that you've either read that kind of aligns with the optimal life theme, or one that you're looking forward to reading. Amber, yeah, I don't know, favorite. That's probably not a great way to describe it. I know when I look at my bookshelves, and I've moved like 3 times in the last 3 years, my bookshelves keep getting less and less because I'm tired of dragging all my books all over. But so books that you feel like have been impactful to you in living an optimal life, or ones that you're looking forward to. Go ahead, Marianne.
I have to, well, you know me and Abraham Hicks. They're like my total mentor for the last, I don't know, pushing 20 years, I guess.
Yeah.
So any of their work I would highly recommend. You know, they just speak so clearly to your soul, and typically you're going to resonate with it, and they're so consistent. I mean, following them for this many years, it's the same answer. It's not, they don't waver. So you know it's truth. And when it resonates, you go, that's it. I got it. So, I tend to filter everything through what I resonate with their teaching. Does this feel right? Does that feel right? Because there's so much with our emotions that guide us, because our emotions tell on our thoughts every single time. So, we can so head in that direction. But oh my gosh, any Abraham Hicks, Esther and Jerry Hicks, the teachings of Abraham, I would highly recommend.
And I'm trying to get us back off of mute, so we'll see. It looks like they're still kind of moving around.
I think she might be trying to speak to us, actually. She look into the camera.
Yeah. I can't get them to unmute. So hopefully they will. If anybody else has other books, go ahead and put it in the chat so that we can kind of get
Okay. It looks like she may have notified them.
Yeah.
No, she can't hear.
So it looks like they're kind of finishing up, but yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, so I'm actually not a big reader. I struggle with that. So I try to do audiobooks if I can, or podcasts. But I did recently purchase this book called The Mountain Is You. And I'm looking forward to trying to get through it. And it's about just kind of recognizing self-sabotaging behavior and how to start curbing some of those behaviors that are posing as barriers to really finally moving forward and following goals. So yeah.
Thank you. And I see, Allison, you put one in. That's a great book. I know some of you have seen the It's Not Your Money before. That's a great book. Eckhart Tolle, yeah.